Randy, and a lot of you are hanging on. First up, Wendy, Denver, Colorado. Hi, Wendy.
Hi, Hank. It's so wonderful to hear you and listen to your program every day. I really enjoy it, even though I don't come to conclusions in my mind because I don't understand all of it, but it's just great. My question is, I have been married for 27 years. My husband's an engineer, and he's all investment, finance, all that. And I have been believing for his salvation since we were married. I'm a Christian, and he is not. I should have been aware. I was very aware that he was not a Christian before I married, but I went against the advice of the Bible. I mean, my understanding of what the Bible said, do not be unequally yoked. But my question is will my husband be saved through me, through my relationship with the Lord? And the reason I'm calling is I've been praying for his salvation for years, and even when we listen to CDs or something, when I say we listen, like we're in the car, I'm listening, but he totally tunes out. And he has no conversation, nothing about what he heard on the CD because he's just not interested in listening, and he says he has other things on his mind. So my question is he really going to be saved through my belief in the Lord?
Well, first of all, Wendy, press on from where you are. You cannot undo the past. You are married, and you have to honor that commitment. And therefore, in honoring that commitment, it may be very well that through what you are doing in the testimony of your life and love, that you may as yet win him. So prior to the fact, I wouldn't advise missionary dating, just as you have pointed out, but you are now in the marriage, and now you're committed to that marriage, and you are waiting for God to do a miracle, and you are right to pray for that, and you're right to be a testimony to that. But sometimes you got to be very careful in the way you do that. I have some friends in similar circumstances, and there is oftentimes a real pushiness that ends up repelling as opposed to reaching. And I think that you need to... I think you need to use your subtleness.
Been there.
Been there, done that. Well, you need to use your beauty and your subtleness, the radiance you have in your life with Jesus Christ as a testimony, and then pray. And there are the subtle things that you can do, like the CD that you're talking about, and all kinds of other things. I mean, you're wise. I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out. But the issue is, I think that it may very well be in God's providence that he uses you, or at least your testimony, whether it's by your lips or not, is another thing. If you're praying with your lips, it may very well be that God brings other people and circumstances into his life as a result of your prayers by which he can be reached. So don't give up hope, and use this as an opportunity to say, if I didn't have anything else that was meaningful in my life, I've got something meaningful right now, and that is the transformation of another life. And it's not by my might or my power, but it's by his Spirit.
Okay. Well, I want to continue trusting God that whether he uses me or somebody else, it really doesn't matter. I need... I think what the problem is he is afraid because he has never done anything in his life that he is not good at.
Yes.
And he's afraid that his wife might know more. And I just back up, and I let him do his thing because I honor him as my husband and as the leader in our family, and and like you had said before, you have to be very careful. And like I said, I've been there, done that, and broke off from that kind of urging about 15 years ago. And I have rolled with the punches, and now I'm just it just breaks my heart, let's put it that way, when we listen to a CD and he has no comments because he never listened to the CD at all with me while we were riding in the car or whatever.
Well, don't be so sure, Wendy. I mean, I can tell you countless examples of where you think someone's not listening and they really are. You think they're completely avoiding it, but they're really not. So don't give up hope. A lot of those things that happen are happening for a reason, and God is using in ways that we can't comprehend.
Okay. Well, praise God. You're right, and I will continue to believe that. Thank you, Hank.
You got it, Wendy. God bless you.